And welcome. My name's Raul Kohli. I'm a stand-up comedian, or I was a stand-up comedian by trade. Now I'm trapped in a hole in the ground like the rest of the world. So I've decided to do my jokes to a camera instead of a live audience. Given the fact that I cannot do live stand-up anymore whatsoever without risking killing me nana, your nana, and everybody else's nana. So here we go, yes. We're here, ladies and gentlemen. Thousands dead. Every government, every nation has closed its border. Every government, every nation is in lockdown. And why? Because somebody in the Wuhan province of China decided it'd be a good idea to have bat soup for lunch. Bat fucking soup, mate. Stick the cream and tomato like the rest of us, you mad fucking bastard. That's the most expensive kind of soup I think I've ever come across in my life. The stock market's tumbled, man. The Edinburgh Fringe is still not yet cancelled. I was actually going to go to the show this Edinburgh. I was going to do a show about finding God. Then God decided to do his Fringe show about losing every single fucking one of us. I think the only people who are really buzzing right now when it comes to coronavirus, I think, would probably be people who have chlamydia. I think it's a great time to have chlamydia. Do you know what I mean? Oh, love, I give you the big C virus. What, coronavirus? I'm going to kill me, nana. No, just a clap. Oh, thank God, babe. I knew I loved you. I think I knew coronavirus was serious mid-March, about 14, 15, when I went to this 4 24/7 fruit and veg shops where I live. It's a very quiet area of London, but there are 4 24/7 fruit and veg shops where the tube is, because where else are you going to get a turn up at 3 in the morning? And I remember I turned up at 3 in the morning to get me turn up about 14th of March, and 2 of those 4 24/7 fruit and veg shops were shut, and that's how I knew, things had got spicy. Tell you what was open though, the vape shop. This is interesting. The vape shop's always open. And what I found even more interesting is the vape shop has recently started selling hand sanitizer. He's clever. Is the fella who runs it, because he's like a Bangladeshi Warren Buffett, man. He runs a vape shop, but in that vape shop you can buy vapes, you can buy iPads, you can buy laptops, you can buy currency, you can buy commodities, you can buy stocks and shares, you can buy bongs, and now you can buy hand sanitizer. He sees which way the wind's blowing. He's a Bangladeshi Bill Gates, man. I tell you, he's a clever bloke. Go to his vape shop if you get the chance. I'll see if I can get the hand sanitizer and show it to you, because the new hand sanitizer he's got is literally in the same containers that he keeps his vape juice in, which is just beautiful, really. It's entrepreneurial spirit, capitalism at its absolute finest. But I'll tell you one thing, my 9-year-old niece said this to me about a week ago. About just before the quarantine, I went around to visit her, and she said, she said this to us a week ago. She said, Rahul, what, Uncle Rahul, is the most common disease in China at the minute? And I said, is it coronavirus? And she went, no, their quarantine measures have been effective. It's Kung Flu. And to give you an indication of how fucked up the world is, she told me that joke a week ago. I just read yesterday that Donald Trump still stops refusing to refer to the disease as Kung Flu. So there you go, my niece and Donald Trump there on a similar intellectual footing. I think people are very speculative about the disease, though. People say, oh, it was nature. It's nature trying to tell us something, and it's nature trying to tell us we're travelling too much. Bollocks, I think, if anything, the Australian bushfires, I think that was nature trying to tell us something. And I think what they were trying to tell us was, there's a fucking bat disease! There's a massive fucking bat disease coming to kill everybody! Fucking, we need to burn everything down! Burn all the bats! But we didn't learn. And we didn't listen to that ancient Aboriginal proverb, did we? So here we'll find myself all stuck on my hoose. Apparently the only state in America not to have a single case is West Virginia. So John Denver, if you're watching, stay the fuck away from home. The clapping was nice yesterday. If you got involved in the clapping, I don't know how many of you did. I went out, it was very nice, clapping for all of the NHS staff. I thought it was wonderful. I don't know about you personally, but I was clapping for Harold Shipman. It does get lonely, this isolation, doesn't it? It really does. I've noticed how my behaviour has changed as a result of the loneliness. Like the other day, I saw a mouse in my house about 2 a.m. running around the place. And usually if I'd seen a mouse, I'd try and kill it, or I'd call up, the fumigators or whatever. But it's been so long now, by day to quarantine, I saw the mouse and I was just like, hey, you come here often? Me and the mouse are going for a drink on Friday, so wish us luck, guys. Other than trying to bang mice, other than trying to bang mice, I've managed to get through a shitload of telly. I watched the English game the other day, which is beautiful. It's honestly the best show ever. If you watch it the way I watched Sunderland Till I Die, or the way I watched Jeremy Kyle, or the way Eric Cartman took feeding Scott Tenham and his own parents in a chili. It's very much a comic tragedy, like what would happen if Moulin Rouge did Dream Team in the 1800s. If you watch it the same way you might watch a one-star Fringe show, you'll honestly have the best of times. But don't watch it expecting anything serious. That's the best advice I can give you. Final couple of things I'll say is I genuinely think coronavirus was either unleashed by Dominic Cummings trying to sneak through his eugenesis policies. Eugenesis? That's a person. Eugenics. That's the fucking word. Trying to sneak through his eugenics policies. I reckon it was Dominic Cummings trying to sneak through his eugenics policy and he fucked it up. Or it was God's response to cancel culture. Oh, you want to cancel people, do you? Fine, you're all fucking cancelled. How do you like that, eh? Forgiveness. That's what Jesus said in the Bible. You still won't fucking learn. Either that, or it could be the Chinese government could deliberately release it. Think about this: they deliberately release it, contain it in their own country within about a month, and every country is pretty much debilitated, has to engage in social distancing social distancing measures, and has to engage in working remotely from home. And then when they do that, all of a sudden, the next thing you know, every single company in every single country in the world has to start using Zoom, a remote technologies company, which has a huge research and development centre in China. So the next thing you know, every single company in the world has equipment spying on them that's based in China, or that could potentially spy on them and use their data as based in China, but that is also central to how they function as a company. That's interesting, isn't it? That'd be a pretty smart move by the Chinese government. That would be worth about 1 month of a crashed economy locally and 12 months of a crashed economy globally. Being able to see what every single company are doing around the world, being able to steal their ideas every time they try and exchange that. It's not conspiracy theory. It's a current affairs fan fiction, I like to call it. But regardless, still, I suggest you invest in Zoom because I just invested in them and I want some money for my return. But nonetheless, I'll leave it on the stage. I think that's annoyed me the most about the coronavirus. The thing that's annoyed me the most about the coronavirus, I think, is just before the lockdown, the amount of people that were coming up to me and saying, Raul, hey, well, you must be getting a lot of material from this coronavirus, eh? You must be getting a lot of material. Eh? Yeah, that's all I've got, mate. Fucking 7 minutes worth of jokes in exchange for my entire fucking way of life decimated. A calendar full of gigs pulverised. I was meant to be right now in Berlin. I was just meant to have gone to the Slovakia, the Czech Republic, and the Netherlands. Instead, I'm fucking here, stuck in my dirty fucking house, telling jokes to a fucking camera, like if Black Mirror did a fucking stand-up special. 6 fucking jokes. I got 6 jokes and no fucking money. So if you enjoy my online content, please subscribe in the Patreon. Please donate to the Buy Me Coffee. Do whatever you can. Stay safe, and I'll see you on the other side. Thank you very much. This has been Raul Kohli's Coronavirus Update.